Today, I am going to be playing the new F1 25 game on the lowest difficulty, finding out just how bad 0% AI is. How many times can I lap them? Let's find out. 0% AI, Silverstone reverse, lights on engines revving, let's go racing. And that's Lewis Hamilton. We're starting right at the back of the grid. We've got to get past all of these slow moving AI whilst also learning the circuit. That's not how that was supposed to go. Okay, listen, new game, new circuit, and I wasn't expecting the AI to be that slow, but we go again, attempt number 2, and we got to try and find our way through on the inside of as many drivers as possible. We need to get past this group of AI, this cluster, very, very early, because they're going to be so difficult to get past as they're just all stuck together, trying to worm our way around the outside and switch to the inside. And now on the attack of George Russell. Already found ourselves into the top 10 through the left of, end of the hangar straight of Stowe, that is. And now overtaken by teammate Charles Leclerc. Yuki Tsunoda up into 4th. A little bit unrealistic already with the driver. So he's going very defensive on the inside. Now flying into the Maggotts and Beckett section. Williams are absolutely cooking up in what was P3 until just taking that away from Carlos Sainz. And we've got Verstappen up next. Lando Norris is in the lead as Verstappen puts me on the grass. No surprises there. As we head through Copse Corner, no contact between Lewis and Verstappen. We get past Lando Norris as well, and that's going to put us into the lead of the British Grand Prix, but it's not over yet. This is a really difficult corner now because you're pretty much flat into a braking zone. It just catches you out so last minute that you've got to get on the brakes 100 meters before the corner. And then this is a very slow, tedious turn as well as you're waiting to get onto the power. But then this is quite nice. Through the last couple of corners, flat out through the right. Difficult corner as well here. Very easy to run wide like I've just done, and very difficult through the right-hander to run wide onto the grass. That's the worst thing about the reverse track. You run the risk of going onto the grass on the exits by carrying too much speed, and it's just so tempting to get drawn out there. It's going to take a lot to get used to. Online races around here are going to be so much fun. One of 3 reverse circuits on F1 25, of course. You've got this one, you've got Zandvoort and Austria, which is also incredibly difficult. The penultimate corner, which used to be turn 4 if you go in the normal way, is just so difficult because you're braking downhill. You've got to brake so early, but even then you struggle to get the car slowed down. Still though, 4 laps in, catching up the AI, 30 seconds now on the leaders. I hate this corner because I don't know what I'm doing yet, because you've got to open up this right-hander, which also has incredible understeer on power. It just does not want to find any grip whatsoever. Safe to say as well, hot lap is still a thing. I've had it in hot lap since about halfway through the first lap, and it's only just got down to the 20% bracket, where now I'm thinking, okay, let's put it back into medium before then burning in hot lap once again. There we go. Now we're finally starting to find some time, and then trying to lift and not get it onto the grass, which I've failed to do there. That's what I mean. It's taken 7 laps, but here we are on the back of the cluster once again. We've got Hadjar, undecisive, not sure which way to go. We found a gap. These first lot seem to be very spread out. This is good because it means we're not going to really lose too much time, and they should be nice and just stay off the racing line and go slowly, just like that. They also really don't know how to take this corner, but nice and slow around the outside of Gasly. Oh, still nearly got caught out by it, as I think that's Ocon or Behrman. It is Behrman. Gets out of the way very nicely indeed. I'm going to take it nice and easy on Bortoletto because I could easily just run into the back of the Kick Sauber driver. Stroll going slowly and unsure where to go, just like Monaco all over again. But we get through, no damage. Can I get this corner right at Beckett's? Doesn't matter anyway because I've got to go around the outside of a Mercedes, but we do. Where's Ocon going to go? Doesn't matter. Once I get past these two, it should be easy as well. Right around the outside of Alonso and Albon. I'm giving them... Whoa! Albon just slammed on the brakes to let me through. Where are they going to let me through? What's Ross going to do? Nice. He does a good job there. Piastri! Oh, that was on me. There's 0% AI, Hayden. Come on. Nice and easy on the brakes there on Tsunoda. Get past him. Leclerc, can we go around the outside of my teammate? Yes, we can. And then Carlos Sainz. If I wasn't doing what I was doing right now, he would be on the podium. I feel sad that... I don't feel sad anymore. I don't. I was going to say I feel sad for you, Carlos Sainz, I'm taking away your podium. But after whatever you've just done there, no, I take it all back. Oh, that's gross. Oh, that corner is so difficult. But regardless of whatever shenanigans I just pulled on the steering wheel then, I managed to overtake Norris and Verstappen. And now that's put them all 1 lap down. Right, how's tyre wear doing? 29% on the front right. I think that's perfectly fine. I am also contemplating maybe doing a 1-stop strategy. That would minimize the amount of time that I lose in the pit lane I think I finally figured out that this corner is just a pain. Like, there is no getting away from this corner. It's all about just feathering the throttle. It's not getting too eager. It is going to be a difficult track, I feel like, to race around because a lot of the corners are not big, heavy, overtaking braking zones. Do you want to go for a dive down here? It's near enough impossible. And if you go side by side, whoever's on the outside, they are ruined. So holding the inside line is going to be very, very important. Pierre Gasly is out, and that is one less driver that I have to worry about getting in my way. Hadjar having a bit of a stinker at the moment, very unlike real life. Up next is Jack, of course replaced by Franco Colapinto, and it's safe to say he ain't doing F1 anymore. Lawson, what is he going to do? He's going to go inside, okay, and now this is where it's going to be difficult. No, it's not. Behrman, I love you. We got Stroll next. Stick to our line. Don't have to. We can go around the outside very nicely there. And he just slammed on the brakes. Saw me fearful of what I could do to him. Hulkenberg for a very tough section. I'm on the grass, but we get through nicely. Just look at how much we gain through this terrible section of corners. Honestly, it is bad. When you play it, you'll realize how bad that section of corners. Just that section alone. The other parts of the track, they're difficult, but they're not necessarily too bad. That section is just painful. There's nothing you can do. You're a passenger in a Formula 1 car. Oh my god, I closed up way too quickly there on Esteban Ocon. Alonso, yeah. Oh, I thought he was going to get out of the way nicely. He nearly just came back to cut me up. Then there's Alexander Albon. Oh, it's cross. Look at how much we're going to gain through this corner now because they are so slow. I mean, I've missed the apex massively. But around the outside, just because there's nothing they can do. They're really terrible. Yuki Tsunoda, where is he going to go? And then, of course, we've got Carlos Sainz up next. Ahead of Charles Leclerc. Will he try to murder me again? What's Leclerc going to do? Is he going to let me? Yes, he is. He's nice. Where's Sainz going to go? Go inside. Oh, thank you. Stop doing it so last minute. It scares the heebie-majeebies out of me. Right, let's go hunt down Lando Norris and Max Verstappen, who are miles ahead of the field at the moment. We're going to get Verstappen here around the outside and then inside as we get past Norris as well. 52% on that front right. I can maybe try and drag it out to lap 20 and then try and do 32 laps on the mediums. Grass on the back of Isaac Hadjar now. We've got to be careful because we don't want to get stuck behind and lose time, as I said. So other drivers coming into the box. I'm going to make my pit stop too. I've not pit yet on this track, so I don't know. It is really slow on the entry. So slow I've gone into neutral. We managed to get the tyres up to 60%, which is where I wanted them to be on lap 20 as well. I've got to do 32 laps on mediums. Maybe that's not going to be the strategy. We'll have to wait and see. But this is the wisest call to make right now. And away we go once again. Drivers in the pit lane, they are going to be nice, easy overtakes where I don't have to worry about losing time. As I'm also catching up to Oliver Behrman as well. He's going to go to the racing line. It doesn't matter. I still managed to drive into the back of him. I've got Bortoletto out of the box. They will hug the inside line. So nearly did a Carlos Sainz. Around the outside, we now go of Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin. As you can see, a lot of the AI on soft tyres once again. Committing to the two-stop strategy. I'm potentially going for a one-stop. So not only am I potentially going to just be faster than anyway because of 0% AI, but I'm also hopefully going to gain about 30 seconds from then taking an extra pit stop. So I go around the outside of Hulkenberg there. I'm going to take it nice and easy. Then go around the outside of Ocon here. And Antonelli, both on the outside. I had to take that easy. I had to lose time because they just love to switch the inside line. Alonso and Albon still having this battle again. Alonso will go to the inside line. And Albon will stay on the outside. We're going to split the difference, split the two of them. Can Alonso have a run on Albon? I'm too busy watching their battle. Instead, I've got to navigate this corner, but I want to see who comes out on top between Alonso and Albon. And it looks like Alonso capitalizes on the blue flag and gets past the Williams of Alexander Albon. Once again on the back of another train. This time it's George Russell in 8th position. Then it's going to be Oscar Piastri, who's down in 7th. Not a good result for him at the moment. And let's see what we can do here. We've got Yuki Tsunoda. Maybe we can help out our teammate Charles Leclerc. As much as I want to help out... No, I don't want to help out Sainz, actually. Remember what Sainz did to us. However, I'm going to get Sainz on a corner, which means he doesn't actually have to slow down too much. Here we are now on the back of Max Verstappen and Lando Norris, who have been absolutely killing it this race, but they're having their own little ding-dong battle. As it stands, we're going to go to the right of Verstappen, to the left of Norris, and hopefully we haven't upset their battle too much. We've separated them slightly, but it looks like they're still going to be fighting with one another. And Isaac Hadjar is actually not too far up the road. And just like that, exactly one lap later, here is Isaac Hadjar. And there goes Isaac Hadjar. And now we've got Jack Doohan. It's not really doing a good job in this race because he is in 18th position. But we've got past him. We are really flying in this race now. I was not actually expecting to catch up to Liam Lawson that quickly. But there we go. Easy overtake on him. But if we can clear him through this next stage, it might not be too bad. And I think we can do it around the outside here, which in all fairness, is the best place to get past. It's always good to catch them right on apexes of about medium speed corners because they just hug the inside. You can make it nice and easy around the outside. Maggots and Beckett's, in all fairness, is the best place to overtake the 0% AI. This corner, not so. I've kind of got to half-heartedly lunge it up the inside. Half-heartedly, I say, because just in case they decide to get out of your way and turn across you, you've got to be prepared for that. As I'm going to get past Stroll, I'm going to burn a bit of battery to make sure I get past him before Cop's corner, because we don't really want to be sticking a nose up the inside through there. Into my favorite section of corners, Antonelli and Ocon. Look at that, right around the outside. Easy as you like, as Ocon, in all fairness, is on the medium tyres. He's doing a similar strategy to me. Hello, Albon. Albon's really dropped off the back of Alonso. It's a shame that we kind of helped Alonso through so easily, because now that means that he's kind of driven off into the distance. Alonso is up next. We're probably going to catch him very easy here, in all fairness. He's going to get out of the way nice and tidily. And there we go. Russell's going to get out of the way easily. Piastri as well. Yuki Tsunoda could be in trouble because he's going to slam on the brakes, and that could actually allow Oscar Piastri through, and it is. Oscar's going to follow through, not like that, and he's going to move himself past Yuki Tsunoda. What will happen with Charles Leclerc? I think Charles will be fine. He's going to go inside, not too slowly, and Piastri's not close enough. And Sainz is actually not going to lose too much time either because he's going to take it nice and tight on the inside, get out of my way, not murder me this time. And he will hold on to P4 in this race. Okay, we're approaching another pit window to maybe go softs until the end of the race. But tyre wear, in all fairness, I'm pretty happy with that. There's a good chance we can get to the end. It might be risky. These two have been lapped by Lando Norris as well. I don't know where they're going, so I'm going to have to go through the middle. What are you doing? Come here, boys. Let me put you 4 laps down. Come on. Oh, no. I don't want to catch up to him here. No. Okay. On the inside of Verstappen. Yep, there we go. And what's Lando going to do? I'm going to take it wide. There we go. Can Verstappen follow through? No. Verstappen does not get the overtake done. This first race has not really given me a good indication that the AI can race with each other because nobody's overtaken unless they got a blue flag to me. But as I've said earlier, this track is maybe not the best for racing. There's not big heavy braking zones. It's difficult to get overtakes done. But is the DRS maybe not powerful enough around here? I'm not too sure. Lawson gets the blue flag around the outside of him there. And then Behrman is going to get out of the way. Where are you going to go? Okay, I was unsure. You just kind of held the middle. But I'll drive around you anyway. Bortoletto moves to the right. Thank you. As we've got a good cluster here. Stroll, Hulkenberg. Is anybody going to accidentally overtake and let someone else through? Hulkenberg stamps on the brakes. Stroll gets past. He'll be happy about that one. Actually, it's a yellow flag. Did they crash into each other? No. He just braked too much. We get past Antonelli. We get past Ocon. There's another yellow flag. No, somebody's definitely got an issue somewhere. No? I don't know what happened there. Yellow flag came out. I think because they maybe just slowed down too much. Oh, this is not a place I want to be this close to Alexander Albon here. What is he going to do through this right-hander? I'm going to take it so easy. Around the outside, just in case, because many a time have I driven into the back of a driver into that corner, and I do not want to do it anymore. Alonso's up next. Can he return the favor to Albon? Will he slow down a bit too much? He gets out of my way to the left. No, Albon's disappeared. I don't know what he did. We are really getting close to the end of this race, and the laps are falling away from us. The potential of trying to put them 7 laps behind me in this race is getting further and further away. We get past Russell, we get past Tsunoda, we get past Piastri. All of those 3 dealt with now. On to towards Sainz! Leclerc's got past him! Sainz again, trying to kill me in that corner. Please don't. But Sainz, nonetheless, has been overtaken by Leclerc, which also means that AI have actually made an overtake in this race. Leclerc goes very slowly. Please don't lose that position of Sainz again. Oh, Verstappen in the pit lane. Hadjar, though, and Doohan there first. Let's get past Hadjar around the outside of the loop. Doohan, stay right, please. Thank you. I wear 40% at the moment. Can we make it to the end? Verstappen going on to hard tyres. Norris in the box as well. This is going to be a free overtake on the McLaren driver. He's not going to be close this time because we've had a whole lap and we're so much faster. Hulkenberg is not going to make this too difficult for me. I'm going to go around the outside here. I'm going to go around the outside of Stroll somewhere. Oh my God, again. Stroll and blue flags. Oblivious to anything that's going on. Look at Esteban Ocon. He's out of the way so early in comparison. Regardless, we've survived. Here we are again. Albon and Alonso. They've got closer to each other. The race could be back on for P9 between these two, although Albon's going to lose a lot of time letting me through there. I've got to be careful of Alonso trying to kill me around the outside of this corner, but luckily we're a little bit closer to him than we were compared to those 2 times of Sainz. We've also got some really bad news as well, and that is that Carlos Sainz has re-overtaken Charles Leclerc. Okay, here we go. This could potentially get messy here because not only do we have Russell and Tsunoda having their own battle. Oh my god, Yuki trying to kill me. So that's lost me a bit of time. Not only do we have that, we've also are going to catch up to Doohan and Hadjar, who are getting blue flagged to drivers who are getting blue flagged. I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know who's going to come out on top. I'm just hoping that I don't experience whatever that was with Yuki Tsunoda again. There's Isaac Hadjar. So I don't actually have to worry about Hadjar. Stay on the left, please. Thank you. Doohan is behind, so I don't have to worry about that. They're all going to get blue flagged to me. They're not going to have to worry about sorting themselves out. Now I can go around the outside of Leclerc, and I'm maybe far enough behind Sainz that he's going to let me through, and Leclerc is going to get past as well. Come on, Charles! Yes! Pozza Ferrari, baby. Let's go. Final 6 laps to go of this race. Behrman's up next. Been pushing for the last few laps, and tyre wear is starting to trouble us. Right behind Verstappen, I think, here. Who we are, yes. Verstappen's in P3. We get past him. Get past Lawson as well. Lando Norris a little bit further up the road. That's who we're trying to catch up to next. Bortoleto. Let's get past him through Magnussen Beckett's. I don't think I'm going to get them to 7, but I reckon I can get my teammate. I reckon I can lap Charles Leclerc 7 times in this race, but only if the tire's going to last. Let's get past Nico Hulkenberg first around the outside through the loop. He takes it nice and casually on the inside of that corner. Makes it easy for me. What's Norris going to do? He's going to late get over to the left-hand side, and we get past. Norris now 6 laps down. Stroll and Ocon once again. I go either side of them. 4 laps to go. Charles Leclerc is about halfway around the circuit compared to us. First, we have to get past Alex Albon and Fernando Alonso. Let's not lose time through here. Past Albon, past Alonso, who almost tried to cut us up. Maybe he's team Charles Leclerc. First, though, we're going to get past Isaac Hadjar for another time. So he's technically 8 laps behind us as it stands. And here is Jack Doohan. He's going to join the 8 laps down club. And Yuki Tsunoda not having a great race either just makes it very, very easy for me, though. So I am grateful. But we are running out of laps. 2 laps to go in this race. Here's George Russell in the Mercedes. It's going to be another driver we get past. Another driver now down to 7 laps. But it's 1 lap remaining. 1 full lap to go. And Charles Leclerc, looking at the minimap, he's about 6 seconds up the road. It's going to be close. It's going to be tight. Let's see if we can get him. We have to get past Piastri and Sainz first. We have to hope that they do not try and take us out around the outside of... No, Piastri. No, he's on Team Charles. He left the door wide open, which is something that the AI have not done at all through that corner. Usually they hug it tight and then last minute they try to cut you up. And here is Charles Leclerc. He gets the blue flag. And it's passed. And the crowd will rise to their feet as Lewis Hamilton wins the first ever reverse British Grand Prix. So there you have it. How many times can we lap the AI? The answer is 6.